Yep, there we go. Try putting unmute there. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Cyber Social Hub's Hubcast. We haven't done one of these in a little while, and that's completely my fault. Man, life gets so busy really, really fast. I think it's probably been 2 months since we've done one of these, and that's horrible. I will try my best never, ever, ever to let that happen again. And hopefully, you guys can all hear me and everything. Okay, life is good in the world. Hopefully give me a thumbs up or say hi to me in the chat. Let me jump over here to the to chat. There we go. And that way we can see. Yeah, I've gone back to using Restream, by the way, and it works. We were using Ecamm before, and some of the updates have just been a little bit strange lately. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Megan, what's several weeks between friends? Yeah, it's just a quick and easy thing, right? No big deal. But yeah, we've been busy, and I'm going to show you guys what we've been busy on today. So a little bit of that time was dedicated to that anyway. A little bit of restructure, little things happening here at Cyber Social Hub, and where we can offer you guys the best experience. Because I always think it's like, hey, how can we still deliver as much information, and that's the hard part, right, out there to everybody for zero cost, right? To keep costs way down. I never want to charge membership to the hub, never want to do any of that, charge for anything that we do, including something we have coming up too, which it's in the title. It's not like a big secret or anything. It's our conference is also coming up. But how many of you guys, I know Ron's here, I know Megan's here. How many of you guys remember Cyber Social Hub 1.0? It was on a platform. It didn't last a whole long time, the platform that we were on. It actually, the developers who were working on it went out of business and they stopped developing it. So we had to it's like, okay, we got to find something that's going to last a while, because we can't have our membership moving around. And some of the challenges that we have, it's just me being transparent and blabbing here, is that obviously we deal with a lot of law enforcement, a lot of investigators. We're very careful to keep your information and data safe. And it's always not the easiest thing in the world. And it gets kind of expensive depending on who we're dealing with on the back end side, right? Anyway, shortening this story up, is we have to be careful when we select new platforms and, who owns them, where are they at. So we were doing it all of ourselves, right? On this current platform that Cyber Social Hub sets on. We're doing it all of ourselves because obviously I have a little bit of a background in IT. I'm not an IT genius by any means, but doing our best to keep it trucking along. So what we've looked at here is, how can we do this better? How can we keep the experience better? How can we modernize it, right? Technology changes so fast. I'm an old guy. If it was up to me, I'd still be using an old Rolodex, right, to keep all my information in. No, I wouldn't. I'm a nerd. I can't do that. Never mind. But I would, we get set in our ways, but we got to keep modernizing to the platforms. And everyone knows, or at least if you don't know, we have a mobile app on the app stores. Now, don't go and download it right now, because it's going to be worthless here in the next couple of weeks. And I'll tell you why. Because the company that we contracted with to make these things, it was a little difficult because we have to continually update it. It's all on us to do that work. And so we had to open developer accounts with Apple and Google on the Play Store. So we have these and maintain them. There's very strict rules. If any of you guys have developer accounts there, you have to maintain them. You have to stay up to date. You have to make sure when Google sends you an alert, man, you're reading it and going through it and making sure you're complying with this and this. That gets to be a lot. So we still have to maintain that. But we do have not only a new mobile app coming out, but a whole new platform. Hence in the title here, what is it called? I think the title of the Hubcast here is Cyber Social Hub 3.0, because we're on version 2 currently, which isn't bad. But you guys probably know it's starting to get a little sluggish in there, right? It's sluggish. When you like something, it takes a little while to actually like it now. So we've noticed this. We've noticed the CPU usage go up, and we're already paying a fortune, literally a mini fortune, to try to keep the servers going every month. So I'm like, okay, charging is not an option. What can we do? How can we make this better? How can we make this easier? Well, this is me going into a long cycle. So feel free to interject with Kevin, you're crazy or whatever. But our main company is called Avary Solutions. And if you guys didn't know that, it's AVAIRY. And it's actually the first two letters of my kids in the order they were born. The word that means nothing. It's probably the worst company name that I can come up with. Not worse because I love my kids, obviously, but worse because what is Avary? No one knows what it is. It's not even a real word. And it's, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. I let AI pronounce it. It seems to get it. That's why we call it the way we do. But anyway, and it started off originally as a forensic training company. If you guys didn't know that, when I left corporate world, that's what we did. And then it quickly transitioned over to a kind of a forensic marketing company, where marketing technology really, where we built platforms out. We've built and hosted conferences for, a lot of different companies out there, like University of Arizona. We've partnered with a lot of people in the industry, and obviously my home and love is always in digital forensics and digital investigation specifically. And so that's kind of where we stayed in our lane over there. And one of the tools that we have, and we actually sell, and we've built some of these for agencies. Well, I will not mention their name here. I don't have permission to, but we've built some. What do they call it? They're calling them intelligence sharing platforms. Essentially, for those of you, if you're in law enforcement, or even if you're not in law enforcement, it's just basically a daily rundown of stuff you missed maybe over other shifts or other things. It's just information sharing. Now, and I don't want to make light of these things, but it really is just a social network, but used in a different way. If that makes sense. And it's private. You own the data. You own everything. Nobody's going to shut you off or cancel you. Obviously, you got to pay the bills. But other than that, that's kind of how it works. So we're like, why don't we're selling this, right? We're building these platforms to others. Why do we have Cyber Social Hub still existing over here on this other platform? Why don't we migrate it for a better experience, more modern experience? So that's what we're doing. Yeah. So there's going to be a new platform out. Now, we've ran into some hiccups. I'll just be honest with you guys. And feel free to comment into chat. And if you guys want to see it, do you guys want to see it? You guys want me to show it to you? I think it's in a spot where I can kind of show it. There's some things that need change that I'm now noticing as I'm looking at the site. There's some things that definitely need altered, but that's okay. Everybody's afraid to type now because I'm showing a chat on the screen, I think now. So I don't even know if you guys are still out there. Sometimes you feel like, it's a good thing I worked radio for probably, what was it? How many years? 7, 8 years of my life. I just talk to myself. I'm used to it. So here I'm going to show you guys this. Where is it at? I have to screen share the right screen because I think I'm sharing the wrong screen, of course. And there's no way to not share this screen. So let me see if this is going to be right. If not, I got to switch back really quickly. Let me switch here. Hey, it is the right screen. Hey, look at that. Okay, I got it right the first time. That makes me happy. Again, we're using Restream here, and I'm not that familiar with I haven't, anyway, done one of these for a while, and Restream controls are like, holy foreign Batman, what is happening here? Okay, so it's a new homepage. No big deal. It's a homepage. It's a website like anything else. But if you're going to notice, there's a couple different areas up here. This is not live yet, so you'll still see our old one if you go up, but it's called members area. Of course, I don't think you can't see my mouse, but up in the top there's one that called members area and join now. And it's a different concept. We've decided just to kind of, before we had some of the areas gated that you had to be a member to come in. And I think we've opened up most of those with the new tech. A couple of things that are changing is the events are going to be behind a gate. It's just the way the system's designed. Like anything on our calendars will be gated. Everything else is forward facing. Like obviously our sponsors, got to give them praise. They are truly the ones that keep the servers running every stinking month and allow us, to keep giving you guys up to date information out there. So kudos and thank you to all of these guys as I'm scrolling through here. I think all the current ones are in there. We have a few new ones coming on board, which is exciting. They just haven't started with this yet. I put a little hidden message down here too in in binary, so you guys can. I'll let you guys figure that out later once the site goes live. Yeah, it's my little Easter egg to you, and I might hide a few more Easter eggs around the website. We're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna get back to our roots of having fun, but articles, everything is still going to be literally upfront and available to you. Our sponsors are still going to get recognition here as we go through. But again, same thing. It's just a basic site, right? Nothing too thrilling, nothing too exciting out of it. Still looks the same, still responds the same. But I want to show you the members area. Actually, I don't even need to click this button. It does work, but I have it open in another tab here. I'm going to show you the new Cyber Social Hub, what it looks like, and why it's important, because we have a new universal app, and we're working on getting that deployed to the App Store. It's not on the App Store as of yet. We're in process of making that happen. There's a lot of approvals I have to go through to get this. So let me switch over to this tab. There we go. So when you first log in, you may not see this screen. I don't necessarily like this view, but we also now have a fully built-in LMS, which is a learning management system. Yes, courses. You can start to take classes here. And again, I'm going to try my darndest to make sure all of these are free with no cost to you guys. So what we're going to need, and hopefully we have some volunteers that come in and want to just provide some information. And ideally, if you have a basic class that you want to give away for free and you want to make money off of another class, give the basic one away. Again, we're trying to give as much stuff away to examiners as possible, or investigators, because, I remember what it's like to be there on the front lines and have zero resources, or very little. My department luckily got better with it, and we got a little bit of funding, and they allocated some budget to us every year in this area. Now I'm sure it's different. It's been like in the dark ages since I was an active investigator, and but hopefully that's there. But if you're noticing here, we have some different, our background logos are modernized, and they're all different colors now up here. I'm going to go up here and view some of these groups here, and hopefully it's going to take me into the right group. Nope, I'm going to switch over to it real quick. So what happens then, and again, this isn't finalized. There's some graphics and there's links that need done and changed, but it's about right there right now. So this is the new Cyber Social Hub here. And this is the hub. So if you guys have ever wondered why we call it a hub, right, or why we call it Cyber Social Hub, is because we like to bring all the disciplines together and information together. We got one spot to go to find a webinar for this or find information for that. Now, it's challenging to do all that. Obviously, it's Megan and I that's pulling a lot of the information together all the time. And we're always open to you guys submitting information and articles. And this is why we have these open areas, just like this one. So this is the hub itself right here. It's going to be just a little bit of a single point chat service. Basically, it looks very similar to how it was before, but it's very, very fast. Everything is super fast. I'm just going to put just a test in here. Hi there. And of course, you guys know us. If it wasn't for GIFs, we would not survive. So everything's out there in GIFs. I can post GIFs, images, videos, links out, attachments. We can even add emojis now. It's a lot more than what the current system can do when it comes to sharing information. And watch how fast this is. Look at that. It's there. It's posted, ready to go. I can comment back on it immediately in line. And it's fast. Did I say it's fast? It's much faster than where we're at. And we're on a big server on AWS currently. And it's not this fast. This is just coded better stuff. So this is what we got to look forward to. Now, you say, well, Kevin, where are our groups and things like that? Where's the things that we can join? So this was where the restructure happened a little bit in here and why we switched platforms. And I'll talk about these other things up here in just a minute. But if you want a different group, it's pretty simple. It's called groups. It's right up there. And we didn't change the name, but I'll explain what this channels is too as we get into a different group. I'm going to click this groups. Now you can see there are different groups here, and we call them corners, right? Everybody has their own corner here. in the hub. We're going to add more to these, including coming soon, an e-discovery corner. We just need a few people that know a little bit more about e-discovery than me to help organize that hub a little bit. So if you're that person and you want to contribute back to the community, please let us know. We're happy to add your input and add you as moderators. And that's something else we'd like to do too, is start opening this up to truly be ran by you guys. We have to regulate a lot of this information just so we don't get sued and things like that. But we have to be careful in aspects. But a lot of you guys, I've got to know you over the years and become friends with you. And if you ever want to contribute and take part in the hub, please let us know. I'm not hard to get a hold of. There's a whole big contact page in order to do that. But I'm going to jump over to the digital forensic corner right here, because this is basically what Cyber Social Hub was originally, was just digital forensics, because that was my strong background. And then, obviously OSINT is another one of those backgrounds. Cybersecurity, not so much me, but I'll show you this digital forensic corner. I'm going to click this. That's going to jump me into another screen. And here now are where the channels are at. So here are some of the channels right there. So we can switch channels down here. Now I'm still playing with this little scrolly bar, so don't just ignore this if you guys don't like it. And sorry, Amber, if you're watching, I know the logo's the wrong one. I didn't replace that yet. But we obviously have to kind of show our sponsors occasionally, but if you don't want to see it, here's what you can do. You can just click out of there and then it's gone. Okay. It's clicked out. That was just a test one that we were running, and then you don't have to see it anymore. But you can click on them if you want to go and see what their latest and greatest things are doing. So again, if you want to talk, say, computer forensics, come over here and talk computer forensics. Most of this is empty right now, and it will be continued to stay empty until you guys populate it. And you don't have to sign up for anything else. You don't have to do anything else. We will fully pull your accounts over here in the next few days. I don't know what the day is exactly that we're planning on hitting the button on this, but fully we're going to do it. And you guys would just get an email notification saying that, hey, here it is. And then what we're going to do is, since the last platform, if you guys did not know this, I can tell you this now because we're shutting it down. It was setting on a WordPress backend. And oh my God, I can hear you guys now, you cybersecurity guys going, what the? I'm like, yeah, I know. And we literally get attacked every stinking day. And there's a vulnerability in WordPress every single day. So, man, we're just issues all the time. So you guys probably saw the big password reset that we went through. And that had a little bit to do with this decision too, to get this thing switched over to something a little bit more secure. So that was part of this. But again, if you're part of the law enforcement groups right now, it's not going to be a channel here. It's going to be a separate group altogether. And there's an easier way to apply for certain areas in here. So if there's a lockdown area like the law enforcement government area here, you guys won't see this when you come in. I'm going to actually make it a group. There's a few things, like I said, I have to change yet. There'll be a link over here at the side that you can click and apply for it. And then we have a series of automations that are set up where we can manually check this, because we check every single person to make sure they're valid to be in that area that they're supposed to be in order to keep privacy up. Because again, that's really our big thing, is to keep your information safe as much as possible. It is all the internet, so just be careful as yourself. But again, you can just jump into these groups and you will see information about just mobile forensics in here, right? If you want to see everything, same as the current platform that we're on, if you go to home, you'll see everything, because you can see here that this came from the library right down here. So that's where this post comes from. And I can see everything in one feed. That way I don't have to jump to each feed. But if I want to post in video forensics, I can come right in here and post. So pretty cool stuff. Now, across the top is something I want to talk about as well, because this is where our classes, and we might do a couple other things in here, like workshops, things of that nature up here. But if you click over here to learning right now, you'll see we did an investigative tech warrior summit. We did that a couple weeks ago now. It was this month in October. We offer the replay here. So some people got a sneak peek into the platform, just not the groups here where I'm at right now. And we can go in here, and literally I can just go in here and it's a full LMS. I just watch the videos, take the course. If there was tests involved, which there's not, then I could take those, get certifications, automatically get certifications. So we got a lot planned that's coming. Very exciting stuff. I'm nerded out by it, if you cannot tell. Totally nerded out by it. Yes. Anyway, but full fun stuff. There's a full member piece here. Now, this is a lot of the staff here at the company. I know there's Megan's the one you hear about the most. We do have others. Uh, Fiddler is not a real person, by the way, in case you were wondering. But yeah, so we able to still see staff. You can still direct message. This literally just released last week. We didn't have the ability to direct message in the new platform. And I know some of you guys that got spammed from the last system. We've taken some steps to hopefully avoid that. As you can see, there's some requests coming into certain areas here that I have not approved. And these are just us testing. Now, the events is really cool as well. So this is where our calendar is going to live. And you can see here, oh, look, CyberSocialCon is coming up on December 10th. Yes, this is actually real. It's sitting here. And if we flip over to December, we'll see it right here. And we're going to talk about that here in just a minute. But we also have some fun stuff and leaderboards. Yes, we've started some gamification and see who can maintain superiority. What's your reward? Or right now, it's nothing. You can see here is to get an esteemed honor of receiving this award. If you're seeing this, we forgot to delete it. It's in testing. Now that is a reward. So anyway, we're not without our humor, at least dry dad humor, which mainly comes from me. So we do have that here. But we came up with some fun ranks in at least the digital forensic group. Again, called Byte Rookie for level 1, Pixel Scout for level 2, Trace Tracker, Code Breaker, Digital Sleuth, Cyber Detective, Data Shaman. Some of these make me laugh. Binary Overlord, and then 9 is just Evil Genius. That's really, that says it all. The Evil Genius one is where you guys really want to be. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm really happy the way this turned out and the way things are going. And then these links are going to be moved. Right now, they're in the digital forensics groups, but as you click on these, they'll take you back out to the main website. So this is the member area here, and then the website is out in there. I'm going to switch back really quick to the chat to make sure I'm not missing anything because I can't really see it. Can I bring it up here? Oh, I can see it. I can see it. Elron just says no fear. Okay, I didn't miss anything. That's always good. I didn't realize you could bring it up and look at it without doing anything else. So that's Cyber Social Hub, and the app has full push notifications back and forth. So we can create groups for our conference that's coming up, where we can send push notifications about sessions starting. And things like that. Our app won't be out, but we have a gray label, one that we've contracted with on the back end. And I'll tell you what that is as we get closer to it. And you can log in and use it, full push notifications, everything. The mobile app is phenomenal. I really like it. And it's getting fast. The speed of this thing is unreal, unbelievable. So there is that. Let me go back to the Kevin Plus chat screen. Hey, I'm back. Okay. So we get a good idea then as to what it looks like. Any thoughts? You guys like it? Thumbs up? I can't see anymore if you guys do a thumbs up. I used to be able to see that on the other platform. So you actually have to say it's cool or not because I can't see it anymore. It's just dead. And right now I'm seeing, it looks like all the comments from YouTube. Again, I don't know if I can see them from anywhere else. So I hope you guys like it. We are excited putting it together. It's been a long process, and we're not completely done. We are going to leave the other platform up running and just not remove the ability to post new stuff until everything is migrated over. So it's going to be hopefully a smooth transition over to the new platform. And with that, I want to talk about something else. And I just remembered I'm not on the website. All right. David likes it. Thank you, David. I really appreciate it, man. It'll be neat. You guys can carry it on because we realize that most things are mobile. We were mobile compliant before, but even if you don't download the app and you just go to our new site or our new members area in a browser, it's freaking phenomenal. And there's 2-factor authentication that's just on by default too. It's just awesome. It's good. I tell you what, the development team did a phenomenal job with it. I'm very happy, and they're coming out with updates all the time, all the time. And those people that those companies that we have intelligence platforms, um, those intelligence platforms. Sorry, I see chat as it comes in now right on the screen. Uh, that's going to be they're going to be migrated over to a very similar looking platform as well, where they can share information. So we have agencies like police departments use it for roll calls. They use it for bolos, so people in the field can pop over real quick if they're out in the field in a cruiser or in their office as a detective investigator. And hey, is there a bolo out for this, or is there some information here? And that's what they use those platforms for. It's very diverse. We're expanding in those areas of communication and trying to bring people closer together in their own communities, versus some of the things that get canceled on some of the major pieces. It was sad. I got some stories. If you want to know, I'll tell you. I'm going to try to stay on topic here. But with that being said, I am going to go back here to the screen share because we're going to switch topics. If you guys have questions on the new hub when it's going to be released, I don't have an exact date yet. It's going to be within my plan. Obviously, I want everything done yesterday. It's the way I roll. I'm going to try to roll out slowly in the next 7 days or so ish, if not more. We want to get some more. We understand that there's like live right now, there's 10 people watching. We have, Megan, what's the number? I think it's 5,300, something like that. Oh, that's something I want to kudos to the team as well. And you guys as well for helping getting word out for Cyber Social Hub itself. Do you realize we set a goal last year of 1,500 new members? And again, membership's free. If you know a digital investigator, be it OSINT, again, eDiscovery, we're starting to bring in now as well. Cybersecurity folks, because I need some smart cybersecurity folks. I'm not that person. Megan has an exact number. She thinks it's something like that. She knows. She went and looked. You looked. 5,380 is what she says here. But that's a huge number. So it's going to take a little bit to let everyone know that everything's moved over. And then our mailing list, it should be pretty easy. We have about 17,000-ish, Megan, I think, on our mailing list. They just haven't joined the members area. They're on a mailing list, just haven't joined the members area for whatever, which is fine. I get it. People maybe think we're going to, I don't know what they think we're going to do. I don't know. I'll come knock on the door, say hi, ask what's for dinner. Something like that. Ron, that may happen I think you're the big barbecuer. Is that right? Something like that. Anyway, yeah, let me switch back over to where I'm at. Getting off topic. It's been a long week. It's been a long couple months actually. But as you guys know, we have, wrong tab. This is what I want you to show right here. Our conference is coming up in December, and it's coming fast. Megan, who's here in the audience, has been working on this really, really hard. So I appreciate all of her efforts on this, man. She makes Cyber Social Hub and CyberSocialCon look amazing and stay organized with the speakers. Man, we got a good lineup for you. Not all of the speakers, I don't think. Am I right, Megan? I can't see your chat right now, but I don't even think I can open it right now. Oh, I can. I don't think all the speakers are up on the page yet. If I'm right. Something like that. But anyway, as I scroll through this, I want you guys to kind of enjoy this here, because it's December 10th through the 12th. The reason we've shortened it down is because our new platform, we're only allowed 6 hours a day with the plan that we have. Again, costs, man, we try to keep them down. We're only allowed 6 hours of straight broadcast time in the new platform. And I'm going to show you that because I'm actually logged into it right now and on another screen, and I'm going to show it to you. It's going to be cool. If you guys attended the Tech Summit, you got a sneak preview of what it kind of looked like, but those were actually our offices. We have, anyway. So here, all you do is just come to cybersocialcon.com, and you can click this big register for free button that's right in the middle of your screen. I don't think you guys can see my mouse moving. I can't at least see it on Restream, but it's right there in the middle of the screen. Register, and we'll hold you a seat. Now, the trick with this is a lot of people usually register for the event, and our platform is capable of holding only so many people live. But we know that. But when you get registered, we'll hold those seats for you. And if you come that day, we can have unlimited people register, but obviously so many seats in the venue hall. Yes, it will be available in replay, but live is so much better because there's a new way of interacting with us in there. And this is what I wanted to show you. This is actually the screenshot here, and can I zoom in on this? If my mouse wants to play nice, there we go. This is a little video. I'm not going to play the video, but is you can kind of see the new platform, what it looks like, and I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. The new way to interact. Who all came? I'm just curious. Just say me in chat here if you guys came to one of the tech summit or we hosted the platform with PFIC as well. In that, if you guys have seen that, let me know. And because it's a very similar. It is the same thing because we are obviously testing things. Amber's always a great sport. She says, I will be your guinea pig. Let me go at this and do it. So she's always rocking out there. And her event is coming up here. I want to give shout out to her too, because she helps us out with the testing a lot. Of course you're going to be there, Megan. Megan, what is the date for the PFIC event? I want to make sure I call it out. And I know you just set it up in the platform. So I'll give it the 15-second delay or whatever we're on here to do it. Cool. All right, but I'll go through some speakers while Megan gets the delay from the date I'm asking here. Anyway, here is our 2024 speaker list. Not everybody. Yes, I'm going to speak for a few minutes. I am not speaking on a topic anywhere in particular. I'm just going to kind of welcome everybody and explain how everything works. I'm your welcome person now. I'm not smart enough to be a speaker anymore. As I get older, my intelligence level's dropping severely, and I've been out of the game too long. So I'm leaving it to a lot other smarter people to do some talks here. But Amber's going to be talking, of course. Ms. Guild is going to be talking out there as well, and some ocean investigation stuff. Adam is going to be there. Man, look at Rich's beard. His beard's getting huge. I love it. From ADF, Matt Danner, Monolith. Joe has got a really good talk. Stephen Arnold, I just recently met and talked to Stephen. Smart guy. Oh my gosh, I was blown away how smart this guy is. He has got some great topic here about Telegram and the super platform for crime and crypto. Some crap I didn't even know existed, and he's right on the edge of this, and his son is helping out with that too. Very good. Justin's always a great presenter. Kevin Hendricks, you guys have seen him at CyberSocialCon a few times. OSINT, tons of OSINT knowledge out here. We got drone forensics, and Tom's got some stuff. Dave Ryberg is going to be there too. I don't think we have topics from these guys yet. I know we have Alexis is speaking. He's got some iLeap stuff and some new stuff that I think he's bringing James Haben in to talk on, if memory serves. We just haven't got them up on the site yet because we just got confirmed within the last week or so that they're going to come in and talk to you guys too. So awesome lineup at CyberSocialCon this year. Again, get registered and come in and check it out, because I'm going to show you this platform right now. I've just switched over to it. Oops, I gotta share this tab though. There we go. I'm in here, but I got my camera turned off because I got my cam turned on down here. So here it is. And it kind of, lo and behold, looks like a showroom floor. Look, so our sponsors will actually have booths. So you can come and talk to them after, they present on stage. You can come down to their booth and talk to them about the latest and greatest stuff that they have. Actually have conversations. And we're going to try to have a little bit time in between where each of these rooms, like if I wanted to jump down here, let me click down here. Boom, there's me right here, right? There's my little icon. I just popped in here. And if there was other people sitting here, their cameras would appear here on the screen, not just cameras, but mics, audio. And I can have a conversation just with people in this room, which is labeled booth 2 right now. It'll be named with a sponsor once we get closer to the event. And if that sponsor, if you guys had a question, it's like, well, hey, I got this problem. I can't parse this artifact in this fashion. And hopefully they have an SME or a subject matter expert in there. They can go, well, hey, this is how you solve that problem. They pop open their screen. They can share their screen. They'll have the same controls I do, and they can share their screen and show you how to solve that problem right within here. Now, if I'm sitting over here in this massive coffee bar, which I'll click over here, up there, it put me at this table. I can't see anything that's going on over here, can't hear the conversation. I can only see and hear what's going on in this little area right here, which is freaking cool. It's so cool. I'm hoping this doesn't mess with my audio because I'm going to show you guys how it's presented real quick too. But if you're not into these big areas, because this can hold like 23 people ish, something like that, and everybody can have their camera on and everybody talking back and forth, networking in between the sessions. So you can talk. If you want to go talk to a speaker, you just find out where they were at, and you can select right here which floor, because we do have different floors. Obviously, one floor, you can see there's not going to be enough seats for everybody in here. So we had to spread it across multiple floors, and all you do is just switch floors. Now, if you're not into the big conversations, you can jump down here on one of the comfy couches that only hold like 4 people and have that. Or don't turn your mic on, don't turn your camera on, and then you can be the true introvert that you are, and embrace that truly, because I'm not that. My wife's that, and it's always fun going to events. If you guys have met my wife at an event, she doesn't act like an introvert at an event, but she's good. But this little round couch, unfortunately, looks all comfy. You can't sit on this. This is our stage. If you hover on it, I think it says that somewhere. Anyway, I don't know where. I thought it said stage. Anyway, oh, there it is, stage. It's where speakers getting ready to go up on stage will pull them into this area where it's private, and we can have conversations kind of explaining, hey, here's the controls, blah, blah, blah. Here's how this is going to go. Anyway, it's our little area, our pre-area. But we plan to have events, breakout sessions in this type of environment, and workshops. So we got some sponsors lined up for you guys for workshops where it'll be hands-on training in this type of environment, which is really cool. I'm going to show you guys really quick. Once it's time for a main presentation to go live, right? Once we're going to hit it and go live. All right. All I have to do is come hit this present button and start presentation mode here. I'm going to make sure my camera doesn't screw up here because it's going to try to dual send to my camera. And I can hit start now. There, I just turned it off real quick, but you would see me. I don't think it's actually going to affect it. Oh, it's not. Cool. You can see me up on stage. Hey, there's me on stage. And it looks like any other webinar that you guys would do. But down here, all these little gray circles, that is very gray right now. You would see all of your lovely little faces here. All of your icons would be here of people sitting in the audience. Now, you can choose to put a funny face up. You can choose to put your real picture up. It's up to you how you want to do it. But the chat works amazing here. You can still drop down to chat. You can still chat. You notice I was sitting at sofa 3. I can still go. I know it is weird. And it's kind of instantly fast too. It's in sync with my other camera. Anyway, I can still have a conversation with the people I was sitting at sofa 3 with if I wanted to. I can still have a private conversation with them while it's going on. If I wanted to do in general chat, I could just do general chat. And this is where the conversations go for this presentation. And as Ron knows, because we've done it, my camera's in the way. You guys can't really see it. There is a spot for GIFs here. Hold on, let me click, see if I can click the button. Come on, Kevin. I can't click it. Oh, there it is. You can't really see it because my camera's in the way here. Sorry. But you can pick all of this fun stuff. And I don't know. There's Will Ferrell. He's a fun one. So, I just put this. You guys will actually see this in here. I'm not going to delete it. I'll leave it in because this is CyberSocialCon's hall. There it is. So you'll see all of this fun stuff that's there, which we have the ability to do live claps, thumbs up, and you're questioning what in the world they're saying. You see the cool little bubbles? There we go. And then when we're all done, I am going to drop back to the main floor. And then what happens is it pulls us back down to where we were sitting on the main floor. If you ever get lost, we have a locator. We have a help I've lost. Is a where am I button. You click here, and then there you can see it's found me right there. So CyberSocialCon is going to be a lot of fun. The new CyberSocial Hub is going to be awesome. Really excited to get into our new platform and crank away at that. But there's a lot of ability to interact here. Oh, we have whiteboards too. If you really want to use those and you can draw pictures with people at your table. I don't recommend being that crazy, but it's up to you what you guys want to do. But you can put fun little reactions over here too, over your own face. There. See, now I'm broadcasting in there too. All right. So I'm going to go back to Kevin plus chat. That right there. But there we go. All right. Awesome. So yeah, just curious, what do you guys think of all the freaking changes? And you can kind of wonder where we've been the last couple of months. And there is where we've been the last couple of months. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah. It'll be fun. Yeah, that's the floor plan you saw. What PFIC was fun, but this is we had an artist out of Megan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where he's at? Is he in? He's not in the Netherlands. Is he in the Netherlands? Where's Henry at? That created that floor plan for us because it's very unique. It's very Euro looking. My wife thinks it looks like The Sims. I can't remember. Amber said it looked like something else. I can't remember all the fun things that people said it is, but it's very good. If you can actually zoom in on the tables and see people's iPhones sitting there, iPads, tablets, the resolution is amazing. Yeah, Denmark. I think that's it, Megan. Henry did an amazing job on this. Yeah, Netherlands. It's all right up there where I get lost uh, in Europe. So cold areas, but it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So make sure you guys go to CyberSocialCon.com and you can get registered for the event. And look for us to be pushing out your invites to the new Cyber Social Hub and our new member area and the mobile app. I don't know if we're going to use the gray labeled mobile app yet or not, but our new one is being worked on, built, and it's going to be freaking awesome. You guys will actually get and be able to send push notifications to people like message. And the reason I like that is because I try to put myself back in the position of like, if I'm sitting in front of a keyboard doing an exam and I'm trying to find an answer to something, obviously, searching it on the internet, going to some other resources are good. But if I could ask live where it pushes out to my members, and I get a result back, that's freaking awesome, right? That's cyber stalking on a whole new level. Please don't use it for that as I say it out loud, but it's on a whole new level that you can get that information really fast. So that's the main goal. And soon we'll be able to incorporate the video links right within the hub back and forth as well. So that's kind of the modernization of what we're going for. And we're looking for it to come out in the next week or so. I think, Megan, that's probably reasonable. I know there's a couple small things that we got to check in there because I did all the conversion to the new site, and I don't always spell check real well, and I don't always make sure that things are formatted the way they're supposed to. I get in a hurry just to get stuff done and get it out the door. That I need to check better on that stuff. So I think it'll be okay. So awesome. Hey, if yeah, I think so next week. Okay, cool. I'm hoping so. And do you guys keep your eyes on your emails because you don't have to do anything except follow the information on the new link. And we'll provide instructions on how to do that. And you can go in and start talking. Again, the only challenge we had with it is all the old information is in WordPress databases. I'm like, which is our nice open databases. But the new platform we're using is not nice and open. So putting that into it is going to be challenging. I don't know that we can. We're going to try our best to get all the old data over. Articles, things like that, webinars, historical stuff that we've created, not a problem. We can bring everything in. So I've gone through and started populating most of that now. But some of the old posts that people have put into the old platform, that's where the issue's at. We'll work on it. Those of you guys who come in and post often and regular, I have no doubt that you'll be able to fill the information right back up. We'll make some fun areas in the hub too. I think, let me look here. I'm going to check chat here real quick. Ron, weren't you telling me one time that are you a smoker? Is it like a barbecue smoker? Man, I can't remember. I thought you had said something like that in a chat. Anyway, where I'm going with this is that we could do crazy off the wall topics in the main hub itself. Obviously the very specialized groups are going to stay specialized to OSINT, e-discovery, things like that. But the new kind of the hub itself, I want to put a couple fun categories in there, like barbecuing with digital investigators or something fun that we could share. Cajun, there we go. That's it. So don't share your recipes because I'm sure they're very good, but we could talk just crazy stuff in there. And again, it's to bring us together as examiners, so we can communicate and network together, kind of making the world a little bit smaller. Because I know we're all spread out. Some of us were working. I used to work in a 2-man shop, right? And when the other guy was in the field, I'd be there. I'm like, yeah, I don't know who to talk to. Let's go in here and chat. That'd have been awesome. So there it is, just for digital investigators. Hot sauce. Yeah, no, I could talk about hot sauce forever. I love different hot sauces, Megan. That's, well, you know that we're always. It's funny where we get our stickers. You guys get the if you've gotten a Cyber Social Hub sticker before, we get them from a place called Sticker Mule, and they always, whenever we order a certain number, certain volume, they always send us a free mule sauce, which is their white labeled hot sauce, which we're looking into doing, by the way. So no one's stealing that idea, because if you do, I'm coming after you. And we've been looking at doing this for some time now, and it'll be a lot of fun, because we always share the hot sauce back and forth. We have our own flavors coming out, which is very cool. It's just been delayed because of all of this stuff ahead of it. You tried the last dab. Man, I have not. The last dab. What is the last dab? It's cute. You called me Kevy too. You can't correct it now, Ron. It's too late. You've called me Kevy. That's what my family still calls me to this day. So it's all right. I feel like I know you well enough. You can call me that. What's the last dab? That's one thing about this platform. It is a little bit more delayed. I have to talk longer in between asking a question. But as you know, I don't have a problem. I can talk about stupid stuff forever. But yeah, no, the last dab. I'll Google it and look it up and see. But I'm looking forward to you guys. Go to CyberSocialCon.com, look it up, and sign up. Hold your seat for our conference. As you can see, there's a lot of great speakers, and we have from all over, from e-discovery, to cybersecurity, to OSINT, some great OSINT speakers in there, and digital forensics. Those are our 4 cores now that we're going with Cyber Social Hub moving forward. And again, we're not the ones that's going to supply all this. We're going to leave it to you guys. You're the experts in these fields to help supply this information and help each other out where they're at. Because the community is just, even those bringing areas together, it's still really small when you look at it in the bigger picture. With it, 6 million Scoville. No, I don't know that I'll try that one, Ron. I like being alive. That is really hot. No, see, I probably would try it just because I'm an idiot, and I'm a redneck hillbilly at heart. I try to hide it as best that I can, but if you guys have seen me in person at a conference, it comes out. It's there, and I'd probably at least try it for sure. 3 million. Okay, well, that makes it so much less hot, right? At least 50%. I'm like 6. I'm gonna die. 3 million, still freaking. Man, what's that one that they were all doing the YouTube videos or the shorts on TikToks and stuff where kids actually got hurt? And I think some of them died, actually. That chip, they all did. You have to undo the bag. It comes in a bag, and they bet whether they can handle the heat from this thing or not. I can't remember what it is, but holy crap. I couldn't imagine. Those people look like they're going to die. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I just don't want to be the one being laughed at. Some kind of ghost. Is it a ghost pepper chip or something like that? I can't remember. And I don't want to take the time to look it up right now in the middle of the show. All right. Awesome. Well, I'm going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to leave it to you guys for any last minute questions, anything like that. Oh, Ron hasn't tried the chip. Yeah, no. So I'm hoping you guys head over to the new Cyber Social Hub. Everyone who is currently a member will get alerts. We're going to shut down new members for at least a day or so, just so as people come into the system, we can get people moved over to our new platform as we get things converted. So just keep your eyes open for that. And please feel free to reach out to us at any point. We're here. I know Megan quickly answers emails. I'll answer them as quickly as humanly possible. And if you guys have any problems in the new platform, all you got to do is let us know. But we're looking forward to it. And I will see you guys. We have some we have some hubcasts coming up as well, getting some people back on here so we can come back every week. I miss doing these really. It's a good relief from the stress, but of day to day work is just coming in here and yapping. I like doing it, and I like seeing you guys' comments because that's really what this show is about. It's just watching you guys have conversations about ghost peppers and hot crap. It has nothing to do with digital investigations, and I love every second of it. I'll be honest, because I'm a big fan. I think we should. Maybe we should do like a contest. What do you guys think about that? And like the losing people have to, or at least the losing person has to do one of those chips live on the show. There's probably too much liability in that, isn't there? Like if somebody would actually die or something. That's horrible to say. I know. I'm sorry. That's not the way I mean it. It's horrible to say, but it could be so hot where somebody like dies, like crying die. I would. My face. I mean, look, my eyes are probably turning red, bloodshot, just talking about how hot some of these peppers are. But it'd be great. Huh. I'd probably be the one that lost though, and I'd have to do it. That's why I hesitate here, or at least for liability purposes. I gotta be adulting and think of the responsible stuff. But it would be fun. I think it would be absolutely a blast to do. But anyway, with that being said, I will go ahead and wrap the show up. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the brand new Cyber Social Hub 3.0 platform, which is coming out hopefully next week. Fingers crossed, everything goes well. Get everybody transferred over. And in the new CyberSocialCon, excuse me, coming in December. You've seen the new platform. If you guys joined late, go back and watch. You'll see the new platform. It's a fully networking virtual type environment, which is awesome. Actually, our offices, believe it or not, of various offices, we meet there every day. I have an office I hang out in, and people want to talk to me because we're all spread out. Nobody actually we don't actually have offices, and this is how we chat. Yeah. So Ghost. Sorry, I got distracted. Ron's got this. Ghost Face Killer is a good beer with ghost pepper in it. Oh, really? It's got ghost pepper in a beer. Holy cow. That might be now see I'm gonna have to look it up and I'll try it. I will try it. I am not afraid. Yes, I am, but I'm going to Ghost Face Killer. I am going to don't look that up. Hold on. I'm gonna add the word beer to the search. Oh, killer. It's killer. Ron, you forgot to add that little bit of twang on the end of it. It's killer. Ghostface Killer. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm going to share this tab instead. And hold on, I'm gonna show this here because I'm going to jump over here real quick and do this. This is what I found. Is this what you're talking about? It's killer. There's an AH on the end of it. Ghostface Killer. Anyway, there it is. So I don't know if that's the one you're talking about or not, but it looks hot. Yeah, the stream of consciousness is exceptional today. I agree. I'm easily distracted anyway, and you guys keep yelling the word squirrel. I'm like, what, where? You guys are horrible today. Oh man, you've had it? Is it good, Ron? I'm hoping it's excellent. But it looks hot. Anyway, Ghost Face Killer AH at the end of it. It's Twisted Pine Brewery is one of the places that sells it. I don't know if they're the actual brewing company that makes this one. It looks like they are. Yeah. Anyway, it'd be awesome to go check it out. and see. All right. With that, I really am done now. I can't believe I actually talked. I got a full hour out of this and just be rambling. Is what it is. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah. That's awesome news. That's awesome news. We'll have to chat about that offline a little bit. But it's not undrinkable hot. Oh, okay. Oh, back to the beer. Anyway, I'm switching topics so fast in my head I can't keep track of you guys where you're at. And I'm living 15 seconds in the future, so it makes it even more difficult to track the conversation. It's good. I'm going to take your word for. Actually, I may order something. I don't. Do they sell online? This is just an advertisement. It doesn't give me an option to actually buy it. Ohio. I'm in Ohio, right? And Ohio has some very weird liquor laws. You got to find somebody who's approved because the state regulates all the liquor here. Don't get me started, but they have to go through approved channels that the state's already approved of in order to get it into Ohio. Otherwise, they can't order it online. A lot of companies go through the pain, but yeah. If not, maybe I can get one of you guys to pick it up and I'll just pay for shipping and pay for it too. It's usually easier. It's not illegal. Don't worry. You won't get in trouble. I don't think the Ohio BCI will come after you. They might not. All right, guys. With that being said, I am now officially done. I need to slide down to the exit one. There it is. Awesome. Chat's going to stay up for a minute in this new one. So till then, I'll talk to you guys next week. I hope to see you guys register for CyberSocialCon and in the new Cyber Social Hub 3.0. Yeah, it's awesome. Excited. Looking forward to it. See you guys next week. Take care.